Good evening. Good evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to hear the double echo like I was hearing earlier, but we should
Good
be.
evening. Good
Yep,
evening.
I'm hearing it. So let me try to get that off.
Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to hear the double echo like I was hearing earlier.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm still working off some kinks here.
Earlier.
Okay, so I'm still working off some kinks here.
Earlier.
Okay, that should help. Welcome, guys. I'm so happy to be back. Last week I had to take a break because I went to Miami for work and I was not able to be on here consistently like I want to, but that is my agenda to be on here every Monday and have create community with you guys, connection so that you guys understand the purpose why wellness is three is set up now. And its agenda, it's a beautiful agenda because it's to help align us, in this walk that we're living in this world. Every day it's not a struggle, but every day is a challenge for us to level ourselves up to become, we all have this idea picture of what we want, what we aspire to be, the things that we want to attain, and the list goes on. We have these desires that we want, right? It's beyond a need. We have the things that we need, but we also have the things that we want, and we want them bad, right? So, in order to be able to attain and get to a level where you are achieving, we need to be aligned. We need to be our best self. It's hard to achieve the things outside of a proper alignment, and that is different for each one of us. However, I believe that um the method of attaining it is the same for all of us, right? Mind, body, and spirit alignment. We have to be aligned in those ways. They can go up and down, they can go in a triangle, it can go however you want it, but it needs to be proper alignment to make sure that we are reaching our goals. We are here to be goal reachers. Okay, we're not here to be just dreamers and just keep it in the stratosphere of unbelief, like, oh, I only can believe it in my mind and then that's it. We want to pull those things down and make them tangible. We want to feel those things. We want to see it. We want to feel it. We want to be able to believe it because we see it. So, with proper alignment with ourselves, that's why I dedicated this channel to be Wellness with Three. It's not a lot of y'all think, oh, it's the three vitamins she talking about. No, it's not. That I'm gonna be talking about that. But first, the three most important things are, like I mentioned, our mind, our bodies, and our spirit. When all of those things are tapped into, or we are feeding those different, let's say, departments within ourselves, now we are capable of tangibly touching our dreams, bringing that out of the realm um of impossibilities for some of us to I see it and I believe it, right? So this channel is just to inspire us, to revive us, to re-enlighten us, to enhance us, to encourage us, to motivate us, to inspire us, including myself, to be the best that you could possibly be. And I totally appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you as well, because it means a lot to me to be able to connect with others. Being isolated here in this world by yourself, it can be very lonely. I've tried it. I did. You get to the point where people just get on your nerves. They aggravate you. They take of us out of our comfort zone, and whatever that is, it's annoying, right? and we don't want to deal with it. So we sometimes we isolate ourselves from others, but we can't be an island. God calls us, no matter who you believe in, God calls us to love each other. What in whatever capacity that shows up in, whether it's encouraging one another, whether it's just taking the time to say, I see you. You know, because a lot of y'all walk around like y'all don't see nobody, right? You're just walking, looking in your phone, you're thinking so hard, you don't even see what's in front of you. But I'm in a place in my life where I want people to know I see you. And not only do I see you, I want you to see me. Okay. Because I don't want to feel like I'm alone out here either. And that takes maturity and understanding, because some people never get there. They just feel like they could be in this world all by themselves, and that's okay. But that's what we're not called to do. We're called to build a community. We're called to help others. We're called to articulate and pour into others the best way we know how. And that's what I'm going to do with this platform. So I just wanted to give a little insight on what is Wellness with Three and what is my mission. A lot of people are starting YouTube channels to get money. Now, that's a secondary thing for me. Now, I would love to get some money on here. I'm not going to stop the money flow. I won't. But honestly, it's the connect. I can't get no money flow if I don't connect with the people. So that's what I really want to do. I want to connect with the people because I have a lot of different things that I feel like connecting with people can offer besides just monetary gain. Like, we can build each other up, right? And we're helping others to be able to expand and have more knowledge in these areas of mental well-being, physical body well-being, and spiritual well-being. Who is feeding our spirit, man? You think the food you eat in the spirit is feeding your spirit? It ain't. We have to understand how these things work, these different departments within ourselves, and we have to actually know how to feed them, right? For our bodies, I'm here to encourage you with exercise and being moderate. It's for me, it's moderation. I will never tell nobody. I'm not no doctor to put you under no diet, nor have I tried one because I don't believe in them. I believe in moderation. I believe in not depriving yourself if you don't have to, but if you live a good life of moderation, you can enjoy all the beautiful things God has created. It's when you overindulge in one or more of two things when it causes a problem. So when we learn to use moderation, that helps our body. When we learn to exercise, whether it's going to a gym or making your work an exercise. If you have stairs at your job, don't take the elevator, walk up the stairs. Park a little bit far away from the door. Y'all be trying to get the closest thing to the door. You even park in the handicap spot and knowing ain't nothing wrong with you. It's okay. Park a little farther away. Make your life an exercise that feeds the body, right? Not just by food, but exercise feeds the body because it's working out some internal organs, things that are going on, modifications, is modifying things that are going on in your body just by turning up the heat inside, getting that wheel turning so you are burning calories and fat. Those are things that we need to do unconsciously. Consciousness is going into a gym. That takes actual factual. You got to put on gym clothes. You got to go there. You got to allot some time. But when you are just using the mindset of using your life as an exercise, everything is work. Okay. You may, instead of getting a shopping cart at the grocery store, you may want to hold on to the basket. Yeah, and switch arms, work each arm. You know what I mean? There's things that we need to be conscious of that I'm here to bring awareness of because y'all too busy. I understand you like them kids, the man, whether he there, you're trying to snag one. It all can work on the mind. And then we don't have time to do what's right. I get you. I'm here. I have to understand. I understand you. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm gonna allot in 30 minutes. Let me look at the time, 30 minutes on a Monday, just to connect with y'all. It's very important that there's a platform where we're growing with knowledge. We're not going to be an ignorant generation. Oh no, we're not. There's too much information out here to be ignorant, right? So with the information that's out there, let's study it, let's utilize it, because you can know something all day, but honey, if you're not implementing it, that is the key. I get hyped when I talk about wellness and when I talk about a lifestyle because it makes up who you are. Every step you take, every step you take is not going to be voided. Every vitamin you ingest will not be voided. It's going to work in your favor. Every exercise that you go do, every crunch, every walk, every mile, every run, everything that you do is working for your good. Now, if you must know, if things are working for your good, you better believe things can work for your bad. And you know what can work for your bad? Not doing nothing at all. You can literally stand still and be working for your bad. Because our agenda in life is to progress. It's progression brings life. Okay. The minute you stop growing, you're dead. And I hate to use that word on this platform because it just there's no life. I don't even like it. This platform is about life. You see the flowers in the background. It's all about growing. So it's just like I don't even really want to mention that word too much on here, but it is the oxymoron. It is the thing that we fear on this page, and that we are trying to move ourselves as far away from as possible by doing what is right, by being conscious. It's a conscious effort. You can't wing this. You can't. You have to be conscious about every decision you make. It may even take investment of your time or finances to make sure you are doing what's right. I didn't say this road was going to be easy. It's going to take effort and it's going to take accountability from yourself or from the people you have around you to make sure that you are being diligent as you tackle this course, as you stay on this course. So I'm going to get to why we're here, because you know Wellness with 3 is about making sure that we are aware of what is going on around us, and not just aware of what's going on around us, the options that we have to help sustain this life that we want to live. Like there's certain things that we must do to make sure that we are going to have the lifestyle that is going to just truly make us happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to dive into it. Okay. And I'm going to have days where I am more thorough about this. It's just depending on how I feel, because I've worked this through so many angles, and not so many times, but I have worked this in a few different angles. And to me, it's all about how you guys connect. I don't want this to be like a methodical thing where you get lost in. So today I'm gonna kind of jump around, but as I get the clarity that I want to connect with you guys, I will have a more strategic plan week by week, topic week by week. Today is just to kind of get myself re-immersed in this on a regular basis, because like I said, I took some time off and I could have put it off for the holiday, but this is a lifestyle. We're in the thick of it every day. And to be honest, this week is the week that we need to be the most conscious, because y'all about to be eating. You are. I've already talked to some people. It's like they throw the wellness out the window for this week. Because I was asking like some family members, like, why you gotta have pork there when you know everybody gonna have high blood pressure? So why would you even have some pork there? Why can't if it ain't there, then they can't be. You know, I get a little hype, so excuse me. Because when I feel like I'm telling the truth, I will get hyped. But to me, I should realize that it don't change stuff with people. So I might as well just stay mellow tone. But the fact that why have it there, right? Why give it an option? It's just like if you knew somebody was an alcoholic, why would you have liquor there? Oh, you have enough common sense to not have a liquor there. Maybe sometimes you got some family that just still have it there. But the ones who are truly conscious, you wouldn't even have it there because you love them enough not to tempt them. We need to think the same thing when it comes to this food, because this food is taking y'all out too. But they don't see it as an enemy. They just say, oh, we can just have for that one day could set somebody back forever. So that's why for the holidays, we still can use these conscious decisions and these choices for our loved ones just to keep this stuff away. And that's personally how I will be living my life. I'm not going to do it just because it's tradition. Tradition is killing people. Tradition got people in the grave right now because they follow tradition. So if you want to break up some of these epigenetics, honey, start with your brain. Start with stopping doing this stuff. That's an epigenetic study for you right there. They ain't even had to tell me about that one. Like we can be in charge of some of these epigenetics with the way that we make decisions when it comes to our loved ones. So imagine the life we can build. Oh, you see them people on the beach. They already know what to put. It's like I designed this thing. It would have been some black people, but that's okay. I'm on the beach. You definitely gonna put me on the beach. When I think of the life I could build, honey, it's gonna be it's 4 people. You see it, it's a man, a woman, and 2 girls. That's me, Phil, and Karis and Cherish, okay, on the beach. Because anytime anytime, and that could, in this picture can be you can change the skin tone, you can change the race, you can change whatever you want. Just picture yourself being somewhere by some water. Because everybody love to be by some water. I don't know one person, unless they can't swim, they may not want to get in it, but they want to be by some water. We want to imagine the life that we want to live. And that and to be honest, the reason why I stuck with this first slide, and it has nothing to do with the vitamins, but it does have something to do with our dreams. When you imagine a life that you want, you see yourself in the best health. Who imagines things seeing themselves? Who imagines themselves on a yacht or some beautiful destination sick? Do you ever imagine that in a hospital? You can't even be in a hospital bed in Aruba or wherever you want to be. It's an oxymoron. When you imagine yourself in a life that you want, you see yourself in great health. I've never heard a person have a dream and they were sick. You know what I mean? Usually sick people are dreaming to be well. So it's just like that right there kind of, I'm done. I'm about to get off the live. No, I'm just playing, but I'm just saying that right there sums up what wellness means. Wellness means even when you think about achieving your best dreams, you believe that you are in your best health. Okay? We want to believe those things, but a lot of things that we believe nowadays, we are not taking the proper action to make them happen. Talking about myself. Want a lot of things, and I'm talking about outside of wellness, because that kind of come natural to me. But let's say the things that don't come natural to me, like watching certain things that I eat or watching my weight that I don't get overboard or something like that. There's other areas in my life that I may not be be as organized. But it is so important, guys. It is super important to keep the faith, keep your belief on what it is that you want, and make sure that you are aligning things properly, right? So if we want the goals that we want, let's be in good health. Because I know that's a part of your dream, even if you don't correlate it to think it, it's a big part of your happiness. When you think of the destination or the place or the thing that you want, even the car, it could be as simple as a car. Oh, I want to have this nice Mercedes-Benz. You don't see yourself in there with a breathing tube. You see yourself in there chilling with the windows down and having it's all about good health at the end of the day. That's what I'm really trying to push. Even our dreams come with good health in our imagination. So let's make it happen, right? Let's have the tools that it's going to take to make this happen. I'm not going to go over every slide. My mission today, and I got about a good 10, 15 minutes. My mission today is just we're all adults usually that get on this calls, because those are the people who are more focused on their health. We're in our 30s on up, generally the demographic. Now you got some younger people who are slightly woke, but generally we're talking about 30s on up. We're living, we're trying to have a better sensibility about things that are going on around us, and understanding. There's more knowledge out here, so we can be equipped. They say ignorance is just a lack of knowledge. It ain't nothing. It's something that can be fixed. It's just attaining the right information. So for me, it's just important that you guys are dreaming still. That you keeping that in your forefront for everything. Because even when it comes to wellness, you have to understand that you must be dreaming. You have to dream first, okay? Because that's gonna keep you daily in a mindset of thinking about this as a lifestyle, right? thinking about wellness as a lifestyle instead of just, oh, this is just, I gotta just take this pill. No, you have dreams that you want to attain. And you got to remember in those dreams, you want to be in good health. I'll never forget when I was younger, not that I'm old now, but even younger, I've had a lot of experiences from doing hair and working with different people. I've seen so many things, so many different facets of life, from so many different walks of life. I've worked with just about almost all people, it feels like. And I remember just one particular client, they retired. That was her dream, to retire and then to travel the world. But then she got sick to the point where can't no mobility, right? I don't want to call out what it is because I don't want to single it out. I don't want to seem like I'm singling it out, but she had no mobility. I bet she never believed in a million years when she had the dream of retirement and her thing was retirement and being able to travel. And I know she's seeing herself in the best of health, but now she has a sickness that came over her where now she's retired, but now she cannot go anywhere. And she's stuck to a wheelchair. That was never in her. I know. I don't even have to ask her. It was never in her wildest dreams. But when we think about our future, what are you doing now to prepare? What are the proper steps that you are taking to make sure when you get to this dream, you can at least stand up? You can at least run in the sand. You can at least walk a mile on the beach with your loved one holding hands, watching the sunset. If you're not taking the proper steps today, honey, that dream may be deferred. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. And I mean that in the best of spirit. Sometimes I come across so harsh and I don't mean it. But I just try to paint the picture so you guys can see where I'm feeling. When we get to these dreams, we talk about dreaming a lot. I talked about dreaming on my last video. But don't you want to be in the best of health when you get there? And I don't want to sound redundant, so I'm going to move on. So I'm going to talk a little bit about 3, what it is. So most of you guys know 3 International, which is the vitamin supplement company that I am affiliated with. It's a global e-commerce. Okay. So it's an opportunity for you to be well for within yourself. And if you're any type of person that's savvy about what's going on, all this money that's circulating online, if you got any kind of Gen Zer around you, you know that this money circulating online. These kids ain't even going to college no more because they're making about 30 to 60 grand per month online. Y'all better do the stats. You mark my words, in 10 years, you're going to see colleges closing. Because why do you need to go to college when you're making 60 grand a month? They don't teach you to do that in school. They teach you to be a worker. They teach you to get a job in college. That's it. They don't teach you how to make them type of figures. They don't. Because I'm telling you, the future is global e-commerce. And the reason why it's global e-commerce, because that's how you can reach the most people. This is about connection with people. This is about getting out of your comfort zone. The money is getting out of your comfort zone. It's not about just liking the people who like you. It's not about, and I'm talking to myself because I was like, oh, I only good with the people. And I just had a conversation earlier. I put on my live on Facebook how get out of your comfort zone. For so long, I used to pray, oh God, please keep phony people away from me and my client tonight. Just tonight, on a day that I don't even work, I went in to get a revelation on that. Okay, the revelation is to talk. I'm gonna tell it to this group too, to have it documented on this Wellness with 3, because it's all about mind, body, and spirit. Get your mind right. Okay, that's gonna be my slogan. Get your mind right. Okay. Anyways, let me get back. But literally, the reason I feel like why I went to work is because a lady told me that, we don't want to talk about what's a sin. This ain't a spiritual, as far as religious podcast. This is not. But she was saying like it's almost a sin to protect yourself that much. What is God doing for you if you protecting yourself? And I had to look at it. It's like, what are you doing to allow God to work in your life if you doing all the protecting of yourself? You protecting yourself from hurt, harm, and danger. Ain't that what he's supposed to do? And I was just like, yeah, okay, well, I thought that I was doing what was right by protecting myself to preserve myself. But now you're closing yourself off from all those people. Let's say the phony people that I act like I hate. What if they need to be around somebody real? Now I have subjected myself away from them because I don't want to be hurt, but I could potentially help them. So I said, today the buck stops here. I have no other agenda. I have no agenda no more. I can't say that I put my hands up y'all, and I'm doing it live on YouTube, that I welcome everybody, haters and all, haters and taters to phony and all. You all are welcome here. Because you know what? Who am I? I'm not perfect. So I denounce that right now on YouTube. So a prayer that I used to pray when I was a kid. God, please keep phony people away from me. I'm the realest thing they may know. Maybe they can learn from somebody who don't cut no corners and don't chase nothing. Okay. I don't do no chaser. So it's just like I just give it to you straight. I've lived my life on that, and this is all about community. I'm an open book to all type of people. People who like me or don't, where I used to be closed off. So I thank God for that revelation that I got to just tonight for myself to help empower this platform, because I think that's a great message just to put on this platform is take away your preconceived notions. When you know this is a global purpose, and we need to help all people, even haters, even the phony people need to be healthy. They got a dream. They got a dream, and we can help them get there too. I'm here to help you all get there. So this is about people, purpose, and platform. And that's why I specifically wanted to harp on the people, because it's all people. It ain't just the people you like or the people that don't like you, it's all of them. So you're all welcome here. And I want to put that spirit out there that you are all welcome here. So we have great leadership with this, but the thing is how we want to serve, how I want to serve you, how my team wants to serve you, how the people of three wants to serve you. So we're going to help different areas. But it's focused on your wellness, health. We'll help you with your wellness, help you with your lifestyle, and make certain changes so that when you get to your destination, you A1 health. You an A1. You ain't going there talking about you tired and you ain't got no energy. No, you walk on the beach all day. You is. We're going to make sure. Time. You have more time for your family. You have more time to do the things you want to do. Even if that's just taking a nap at 2 o'clock during the day. It's a beautiful feeling. You gotta try it. You may have never did it, but it ain't nothing like taking a 2 o'clock nap. Okay, it's very empowering. That's better than going overseas, because sometimes when you travel, it take a lot of energy, but sometimes you just want to be able to lay down without feeling bad. We got you. Financially, freedom. With finances come freedom, right? We can do the things that we want. We can help others. You can be a lender and not a borrower. Just all those beautiful things can come from being a part of this community. And community, like I was saying, it's all about helping others. I'm on here because I want to reach as many people as I can with this agenda. This is a beautiful agenda. I ain't selling shoes. I ain't selling socks. Okay. We selling health. We selling energy, wellness. We selling empowerment. Okay. We selling purpose. And that to me, I can't thrive off of just doing something that don't mean nothing. I'm only up here leaving work, running back to here. I didn't care if nobody was on here because this is a purpose. And even if it, however long it takes, oh, you better believe it's going to work itself out, because anything good is worth it. So within this agenda, there is science and there is technology. And there's also organic chemistry. We cannot leave that out, because this ain't the regular stuff y'all use. That's just all science. This is organic chemistry. Okay, so that's the type of science that we're talking about. Our stuff has been explored, it's been curated, and then we have this excellent absorption technology, which sets us apart. And in other lives, I will talk more in detail about it. Today, I'm just going to give you a scale run, and I really want to put some emphasis on the whole alignment part and the dream aspect. We talk about dreaming, but is you going to be there well? Because I've seen people dream and they ain't get to their dream well. They didn't. So you got to, I wanted to make sure I zoned in on that. We can dream. You can, but you better make sure by the time you get to that dream that you got both legs and the arm and your heart beating. And I'm telling you, it's some factors that will blow your mind, that you would never have thought that you would be in that position, because people don't take the proper steps. They don't work out. They don't watch what they eat. They don't supplement, and they still expect to get to their dream in A1's. And most of the people are in our previous, you know, our parents or the way they grew up, they didn't necessarily get to their dreams until an older age. Nowadays, these Gen Zers, they done made what y'all made by the time they're 30. You know what I mean? So it's a different, they may be able to be at full capacity when and they kind of retirement because they can probably retire at 30, but they're young. Where the older generation, and most of us, if we work the way that you're supposed to, you get there till you about 50, 60 years old. Those are the times when usually people are not at their best, but that's a choice depending on the steps that you are taking now. So that's why I'm here to just encourage us that it's very important to be taking the steps that you need to now, so that by the time you get to your dreams, guys, we are at full capacity. So our products that have been curated, explored by Dr. Dan Gubler, who is from Caltech University. This ain't no TikTok shop stuff, okay? This ain't no Instagram. This ain't from Facebook. Somebody just threw up. We have stats on all these products, clinical studies to be exact, that have been tested by real doctors. But to be honest, the thing that really sets this product apart, I will implore you to do the research on this so you can know, because sometimes you just hear stuff and you may second guess it without really doing the proper research. But I promise you, this is what sets us apart, and you will see when you do the research. We are in the PDR network. I didn't know what the PDR network was when I first learned out about this line in January. It's about to be a year. I had no idea, but that's just because I was ignorant to the fact of knowing I'm not a doctor, nor a physician, or a nurse. So I think I'm smart when it comes to wellness. I did a good job taking care of myself, but I'm not know. I haven't studied this to know. But when I did find out the information, the PDR is where doctors go, and when they go write you a prescription, let's say for antibiotics or anything that's wrong with you, when you go into the doctor's office, something wrong, they write you a prescription, they go on the PDR network and they pull up these products and they send it to CVS or wherever your pharmacy is. Well, all these products that I'm going to go over very briefly, because I got about a few minutes to share with you guys, and whoever sent you on this call can go more thoroughly. I'm taking different approaches so that whoever sent you on this call, whether if I sent you or one of my brand ambassadors or any brand ambassador sent you on this call, depending on where I leave off, they can give you more information. Now, I'm going to go slightly into some of these products, but as far as different things that we have associated with our company, whoever sent you on this call can give you more detailed information on why. You know, whatever questions you may have, we are here to answer your questions. We're here to serve you. And we have no problem doing it because this is a great mission. But the PDR network is what totally validifies, I feel like, this whole platform, is because they had doctors and they got involved in the medical field to make sure that these supplements, these phytonutrients, all 7 of them, are going to be found in the doctor's prescription log. It's like wherever they send medications or find medications, these 7 products that are supplements, that are vitamins, all plants, there's no chemicals in these, will also be found in the doctor's, like, prescribers digital network. So it's called the Prescribers Digital Network, PDR. It will be found in there, which doctors are taking a different approach. If you're like me, you watch YouTube, you watch different shows, you'll find out that doctors do not learn preventative care in when they go to school. And when they're graduating, I forgot what that's called. You know, when they're learning, they're getting their degree. Let me just say that they're not learning about nutraceuticals. They're not learning about nutrition. They don't learn. And I've talked to several doctors that say they don't teach us that. You have to, further your education after you get out of medical school to learn about nutrition. It's all about just treating the problem. It's not about preventative care. So 3 International says we need a medicine that is preventative. How can doctors help people if they don't even got nothing to prescribe? And then the stuff that they can prescribe that's in CVS and Walmart and all these other places, it's not effective. So you have, just like in every field, you have a group of people who actually care. There's always going to be a remnant of someone who cares and is there to help actually save, right? So the doctors from 3 International, the scientists all came together and say, we need a better solution. After COVID, there's a lot of people said, we are sick of it. You will never hang us up to dry again and just keep us out of work because you don't have no cure. Let's have a prevention. So if something like this does come, we have something to fight for us. Okay. And not have to just wait on the vaccine and pray that it do what it's supposed to do. Okay. That's where we at. We're preventative. So all these products are going to be there and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to show you what each product is real quick. And you're like, real quick, Keisha, yes, because I'm going to be on here every Monday. And next week, I'm going over all the products. So I'm projecting that now. I'm going to take my time and go over each product. I'm going to have testimonies about each product because I've had people use them. So I got a testimony on everything and I can't wait to share it. But today, I just wanted to me, it's about giving insight because some people don't give a darn about the product. You can tell them this product, and I have, unless you kind of break down what is going on, people don't even care about the products. So I want to make sure I hit every angle, whether it's angles I don't know about, and then maybe somebody else angle. I just want to make sure everything is well-rounded. So you guys get the gist of why I'm here and why I'm doing this, right? Because I'm not doing this energy free. I'm expelling a lot of my energy. And I'm praying that eventually, it comes back. It don't have to be today. It don't gotta be tomorrow. But as long as it's coming, I'm good. I'm patient. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys a list of all the products that we have. There is 7 different beautiful products. 7. All right. And they're all phytonutrients. None of them are chemically derived. That was one of the things that was most important to me. I didn't even do a due diligence on introducing myself, but you see on other videos I'm a hairstylist first, and I'm a celebrity hairstylist. How I started my career as a world skills competitor. I'm a product formulator. So for me, the most important thing for me was to have a product that because I had already understand the science of health. And for even from the hair aspect, it's 50%. Follow me. It's 50% on what you put on your hair that makes your hair healthy, which is treatments, things like that. And another 50% is how you treat in your body. Your hair is just an offspring of what you are putting into yourself, right? So if you don't feel like your hair is the most resilient, what are you eating? Or what are you supplementing? Because half the things, even if we are eating clean, there's not enough nutrients in what you eating to really you can talk to somebody today blue in the face, oh, I'm vegan, I'm this. You're not getting enough nutrients, even especially if you just depend on the food. So you have to supplement to kind of fill in the gaps because there's a lot of gaps now, even in the food industry. And it's not just all foods. Toxins come from all different facets of life, from the clothing that we wear to the hair products you use to the makeup you put on your face to the lotion that you use, to the toothpaste, to even the jewelry, because half of y'all ain't wearing real jewelry, all of that stuff. I mean, we're plagued at this point. We don't want to look at it like that, but we're plagued by toxins. So it's not just food. So some people think that they can eat their very clean. You can't. You have to supplement because what is detoxifying you? What is fighting against all the negative things that are being the air? Well, I didn't even mention the air. What, you gonna not breathe? Huh? You gotta breathe. So it's just like there is one way or another that is gonna get you. So that's why you must supplement to just detoxify yourself. And we're not talking just the purify, which I'm gonna get into. We're talking about a full body detox and rejuvenation, right? So you have the Vital, which is the multivitamin, the collagen, which is exactly what it is. It's a liquid collagen, marine-based collagen. The Immune, which is an excellent product to help your immunity. Your immunity is found in your gut. 85% of your immunity is in your gut. So once they figure that out, they target that. Okay, I love a target. Target what the problem is, sir, please. So it's like the Immune helps with targeting the actual problem of our immunity. Okay, it's in the gut. There's a lot of different studies to show and to prove that. Okay, even with the quorum sensing, with the bacteria, with the good and the bad bacteria. Okay, well, let's talk bacteria. Okay, so it's a lot of people don't think the bacteria talk. A lot of stuff is talking and you just don't hear it. Okay. So the immune is a beautiful product to help our immunity. We got the Etranel, which is also an antioxidant. That's going to be another fighter. You need soldiers in this war. You cannot fight this battle by yourself, honey. You won't. So the Etranel is adding extra soldiers in there to fight for you. You can't go in. We can't even see what's going on inside, right? So you can project good, you can project bad, but you won't know. Okay. So to make sure that you have 100, you make sure you have more clarity on your situation, at least to know that you have some soldiers in the fight, is you need to take your Etranel, because then you know for a fact you got some soldiers in the fight. The Revive is going to be your it's going to be inflammation. It's going to help reduce inflammation. It's going to help with muscle recovery pre and post by pre and post workout, right? Because working out, it's a beautiful thing. Exercise is a must, but you definitely have to be cautious when you are working out, because you don't want to hurt more than you help, right? Or help, yeah. So you want to make sure there's a good balance of health. So the Revive is going to make sure that your muscle recovery is going to be in great order, and that it helps with your range of motion issues, a lot of different things. It also has the GLP-1 in it, which a lot of people are like going crazy for with this Ozempic and all this semaglutide, and it has some of the same molecule structures naturally. Naturally. Let me say it again. Naturally. Up in the Revive. Natural is always best. Natural. These people, when I tell them about the Revive, they want to go get the shot. But you know what? There's a choice for us all. We all have a choice. We do. And that is a beautiful thing about life, because it's not a dictatorship. Okay. So you do have a choice to do bad, and you will have the consequence too. Okay. So the Purify, that's a beautiful thing too, because it's now, this one focuses on detoxification. So you got everything together is going to give this synergistic effect when you use them all, but just of detoxifying, right, and fighting. But the Purify itself, that's exactly what it do. Now, when you use everything in a whole, like I said, you're going to get more of a synergistic enlightening effect. But just to know that this product alone just focuses on cleansing and doing a natural detox. And that's why I'm slowing myself, because that's what it does. It's gentle. It's gonna be it's gonna be a gentle detox. And it helps purify, like, even the beautifulness of your lungs. We love our lungs. That's how we breathe. Once we don't breathe, that's it. And I'm gonna talk about testimonies next week, but just a little testimony with this one. I believe it's mullein leaf that this has, and it has a lot of different ingredients, but that one right there I just want to talk about. And I believe that's what the one that I wanted to focus on. If you have mucus buildup, I used to have a real bad problem with that, and I kind of adopted it as just, oh, that's just allergies. You just adopt this stuff like it's just put your signature on and say it's mine, and not even knowing that you don't have to own that stuff. You don't. But it just shows you how ignorant I was. I was literally owning it because I felt like, oh, I'm moved to Texas, I got allergies. And when I started taking this Purify, I don't even have mucus anymore. I mean, it's something I even like to brag about or even discuss, but it really was a plague for me, and I was adopting it as a part of who I was. That's just me. That's just Keisha. I got allergies, and we do this a lot, not knowing that there is a cure, not knowing that there's a preventative measure. And if I would have kept going on with that ignorance, I would have wound up with some form of disease, because mucus is the starting point of disease. And I was too ignorant to know. And I'm adopting this as a part of my life and who I am, because I got allergies, which also will stop adopting the fact that you got allergies. I hear so many people, oh, it's allergy season, I got allergies. No, you are being plagued. You are being plagued right now, and you're not even in defense mode. You know what your defense mode and mine used to be? Going to get some clarity, going to get some Leggerdy from behind the counter at the pharmacist. Oh, you really helping yourself, huh? No, you're setting yourself back, because these same drugs that are helping to so-called suppress, because it ain't fighting it, it's suppressing it, because it's coming back. Don't it come back? I know it came back for me. You're suppressing it. You ain't getting rid of it. That you just putting it to sleep. It's gonna wake back up. Yeah, and y'all know it. It wake back up and annoy you again. That's not a prevention. That's putting it to sleep. Okay, you're putting in a temporary coma. But if you want to get rid of this stuff, you take products like this. I haven't had an allergy attack since March. We are in November. Do you know how many attacks people have had, and I would have had from March until now if I was not taking these supplements? It's just a beautiful thing to know that you can prevent. I used to adopt the fact that I had allergies. Oh, I got allergies. I used, that was my kind of talking point with other people. Oh, you're sneezing, me too. I got allergies. It's like a common bond. No, it's not. And denounce it right now with 3, because 3 will denounce it for you. It'd be like allergy. What's an allergy? It's a problem. That's what it is. And it's nothing that I adopted to be my own. And like I was doing, so the Purify has taken that away. And I'm going to say this, the Purify and the Immune together. The Immune and the Purify, if you have allergies, will knock them out. And I'm telling you, mine was bad. I was supposed to talk about this next week, but I just want to jump into it real quick, and I'm about to go because I'm already past time. And my last one is Visage, and I'm going to end with this one. The Visage is a new product. It's a neurocosmetic. It just launched in June, and it's doing some amazing things. Amazing things for the skin. And so a lot of people are like, a neurocosmetic? That ain't no supplement. It is for your skin. All this stuff, toxic stuff y'all putting on it, and y'all don't even think twice about it. You don't even think twice about how it's being made, what chemicals in it. They sell y'all a dream on the marketing, and you with it. You don't care about the formulations or how it's affecting you. See, they found out that these things that you're putting on your skin, because there's a gut to brain connection. There's also a skin to brain connection. And they're finding out that a lot of these lotions and serums and stuff y'all putting on y'all skin got y'all in a bad disposition. And you don't even know. You're blaming it on everybody, your mama, your kids, your man, your job. And sometimes it's just the stuff you put on your face or the stuff you put on your skin. Far-fetched, huh? Science begs to differ, because with this particular product, since it's a neurocosmetic, they found that the dopamine effects when you put this on your skin enlightens you. It makes you more happier in a better mood. Can you believe that? Science has proven that, but I definitely believe it. Because if stuff can work against you in a negative way, then you better believe science can make it happen in a positive way, just by having ingredients that are phytonutrients and that are actually feeding your skin the things that it wants to give you a happier effect. So guys, that's it for my presentation tonight. I want to go over the products. Every Monday I'm going to dip and dive in some facet of 3 International, aligning myself with the Wellness with 3 agenda, which is our mind, body, and spirit. We want to be aligned to be our best self, to get to our dreams. And we want to make sure when we get to our dreams, we are in the best of health. Because I know when you visualize where you want to be, you see yourself doing cartwheels and flips and feeling good. Okay, so let's take care of ourselves, even though I don't know how to do a cartwheel or flip, but we imagine those things, right? We imagine ourselves being in the best of health. So let's take the proper steps now and let's inquire. Whoever sent you on this call, we will give you more information on how you can get paid. Okay, because you heard me talking about finances and freedom. Oh, I had some trigger words, because yes, not only can you take these products for your own betterment, you share these with others so you can grow. It's a beautiful purpose. To me, there's no other platform better than wellness, because wellness or beauty, I feel like I'm in both of them, because in the beauty industry, I'm empowering people. I love to make a person come in one way and leave out feeling them like $1,000,000. And you can do the same thing from inside. So we got to work on both facets of ourselves. The outside shell of who we are, right? And that internal part of us, which is really what's driving the boat. The outside ain't driving the boat. The inside is. So let's put more balance on not just spending money on our outside, our hair, our nail. Y'all, I done heard people spend $150 on some nails. That's toxic. Excuse me to get loud, but y'all better check the formulations on them nails. It's toxic. You'll spend $150 every 2 weeks or once a month on some nails. That's not going to do you no good. It may make you look good, but internally it's bringing you down. Let's take half of that and invest in some vitamins. Invest in some vitamins, because that is where you're going to see the return. You're not seeing no return in no nails. You may think you're getting a man or turning some heads, honey. But in the long run, how is that going to help you? It won't. I'm just be here. That's why I don't have none on right now. I've been cutting back on stuff that I know is bad for me because dosage matter. How often are you doing these things? Because that's what's going to get you for the good or for the bad. It all adds up. So let's make sure that we are taking more time to put in the things that are going to be better for us in the now and in our future versus just feeding our flesh temporarily and we're going to have no reward later. So I thank you guys for taking the time. Next Monday, I'm going to go more thoroughly into each product. I'm going to give testimonials on the products. And I'm going to also have a separate topic that aligns. It always is going to align. I ain't going to throw y'all ever off on left field. It's a lot with this particular agenda. It's our livelihood, right? It's how we operate and show up. So there's so much that can be talked about within that. I just don't want to bombard y'all just with information on the product. I want to be able to make sure that it correlates to our life and what we got going on day to day, right? I'm in this with y'all. And I thank you for taking the time today to just be a part of this. And I'm gonna try to stop my share. There we go. And yeah, just be a part of this particular platform and share this, like this. I appreciate it. If you're a brand ambassador, you can definitely feel free to share it with some of your prospects, and then you kind of take it from there, right? We want some information so we can connect and we're not just letting somebody just do it all for us. We want to connect with our people. We want to show them that we care. And stay tuned for next Monday at 7:30 p.m. I will be back with another video from Wellness with 3. Bye.